Hello! Back after a long time. We got done watching X-Men Days of Future Past.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, well, we'll get into it after, should we talk about the previews we saw? Nothing
The previews kind of sucked for the movie.
The only good one was
Transformers,
Guardians, Kingsman.
Oh yeah, Kingsman.
Look up that trailer for Kingsman. It's very interesting. Go see it. And okay, what should we start with Days of Future Past?
X-Men Days of Future Past.
We just talk about the movie.
What?
Just talk about the movie.
Well,
yeah, Hugh Jackman is back still as
Wolverine. Halle Berry is Storm again.
Oh God! At least they didn't do the stupid mohawk.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the guys. I know comic book fans say, but the mohawk just bugged me. It was the 90s. It was the 90s where everything has to be extreme.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a fantastic movie. Must see.
Yeah, must see. Peter Dinklage killed it as Boulevard Trask.
Oh yeah.
Because I always love watching him act in Game of Thrones. They should just call when are they just gonna do a spin-off of just Tyrion being Tyrion, just walking to places?
Actually, could he actually play Puck?
If they do it, I don't want to play little people roles. He got that job because he could play a big role that a guy of average size could play.
He is a small. I will admit
yeah.
The character Trask
is a big guy.
But just how he plays it.
Yeah, he's
over
killed
the top.
The Quicksilver. The guy who played Quicksilver really nailed it. The effects were awesome. The effects of Quicksilver were really nice. God.
The Sentinels?
Which ones? Which Sentinels? There's like a couple.
I was actually going to go with the prototype ones.
Oh, how the prototypes looked?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of liked it. So
I like the prototypes better than the futuristic ones.
Oh God, the futuristic ones look really off for some reason. I know why. That's a plot point that I don't really want to get into. But let's see the box office numbers first.
Yeah.
Before if I get into any spoilers here. If we do, just remember, I'll try to put up spoiler in a box when I get there.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna say a word.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I love the Guardians trailer. Just to go back and say that too. I was gonna do a reaction video, but actually, I think I would do one for Big Hero 6. I was so surprised that they didn't do the trailer for Big Hero 6 in this one.
Oh, that's probably attached to Spider-Man.
Is Spider-Man Disney? Because Big Hero 6 is a Disney film.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man's owned by Disney. Spider-Man's Marvel, so.
No, he's not. He's owned by Sony. Still, oh God, we're going soft. So, because we don't want to spoil anything about X-Men. Let's go back. They erased some things in there. They went back in time just to erase
spoilers. That just got erased.
But I have to say, I think he may have wanted them to go back in time just so like. Stuff like Origins Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine still happened, it looked like.
Yeah.
But at least the other one didn't happen. They went back in time to make sure the one that kind of ended that whole thing that we thought was going to be over for all the X-Men.
And basically now it's repeating itself, so we got stuff.
Again, I don't know how long we could keep this up, but stay through the credits on this one.
Oh yes.
I'm mad because it wasn't a halfway mark credit. I think that would have made it a lot better. Because they did one that was a halfway point in Wolverine. You didn't see the Wolverine. I'm sorry.
I've been tempted to buy it from work, but otherwise. Can I just talk about Jennifer Lawrence?
Jennifer Lawrence,
as Mystique.
She was I still love her playing Mystique. I mean, not to rub it in the face of anyone
Rebecca Romaine
Stamos, who did it before, and
she's no longer affiliated with Stamos.
Well,
she's Jennifer.
Yeah,
or Rebecca Romaine.
Rebecca Romaine. Yeah, I mean, not to rub it on her, but I still, no offense to everyone, this Mystique still bugs me for some reason.
This one? Or hers?
No, just the Mystiques that are in the X-Men movies. It just bugs me that she's like always like naked all the time.
Oh, what, you want her to wear
the white suit from the movie?
Yeah, I'd kind of like to see that, just in one thing. Even if it's like a dinner gown she's wearing.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And who knows? That might happen in X-Men 3. We don't really know
X-Men Age of Apocalypse. Yes. They've already confirmed it. They've already confirmed, and he's already spoiling it on his Twitter. It's no spoiler that Age of Apocalypse is coming out. It's no spoiler to anyone.
Maybe that's why they put a character from that comic series into this movie.
Yeah, but we can talk about some of the stuff they replaced from in the comic book. Like Logan going back instead of Kitty.
But it does make sense that Logan goes back in time.
It makes more sense for Logan because of the whole healing factor thing, which they made it into pretty much a plot point. Mm-hmm. And James McAvoy killed it too as the young Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
He's always good in everything. I should watch Trance. Damn, I should watch Trance. He's in Trance.
Okay, we're jumping off subject here.
And Michael Fassbender still nails it as the young Magneto. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I won't be surprised if they were going to make an origin movie of just Magneto.
Well, that's what the X-Men First Class was.
Yeah,
they just had to retitle it.
He was going to be mad. Well, still, he's great. I mean, Michael Fassbender's one of the best actors, I think.
Yeah.
Right now.
And of course, the main thing about this movie is that it takes place 10 years after the first X-Men First Class.
First Class, so it's in the 80s. No,
it's in the 70s.
Haven't you guys ever...
I am not a crook.
Yeah, Nixon. Well, yeah, Nixon is in it. I mean, if you know the timeline, I wouldn't be surprised. And they said it was like in 79. Did they say it? No, it was in 73.
Yeah.
So I was probably like -10 when this stuff happened.
A twinkle in your father's eye.
That's why I said it was -10.
Anyways, we do recommend
it. But yeah, there's a lot of things like just the Sentinel design looks good. So if you're watching Marvel, just please be a bud and make like statues of the Sentinels or like little figurines of the ones from Days of Future Past, because I would probably
model
buy
kit.
A model kit. Who would they ask to build it for them? The only competent there's only a couple of competent model builder people out there.
What about the people that do the
Bandai? Oh God,
Gundam.
That's Bandai.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think that's contractual obligation why they do Gundam.
Okay, how about then? Since you have the Constructibots toys, how about you actually have a set like that for
Creo set?
The Sentinel, just so you can build your own Sentinel.
Yeah.
And do not worry, folks. There's no line that says "surrender mutants."
Sure. I'm kind of, but I wanted probably them to have another like a real hand.
They did.
No, they had a claw hand.
Oh.
The Sentinels in the past had the claw hand.
Okay, yeah. But that looked cool.
But that was... Yeah, in the Wolverine, they showed a hand of the Sentinel, and during the things that showed Tarrasque Industry commercial, they had a hand.
Well, even in X-Men The Last Stand, when Storm and Wolverine are in the danger room with the other...
Yeah, they didn't show this.
They showed a head coming down.
Yeah, but it looked nothing like that.
No.
I am so glad it didn't look a thing like that.
Almost kind of reminded me of Bumblebee from Prime.
Yeah. Well, with a shield on.
Yeah. The whole...
We're so getting
Anyways,
we were going to talk about like what they changed from the comic book.
Oh yeah,
the Wolverine. No offense, you could really tell Sunspot what they were trying. If they had, I think the rights to Fantastic Four. Yeah, that was going to be Johnny.
Actually, no. Sunspot is actually
I thought Johnny Storm was
a character in the X-Men universe. He's actually Carlos something.
But I thought
he was a part of the Young Mutants with Cannonball and that, and then becomes part of the X-Force when Cable takes over.
But I thought,
and then rejoins Sam.
But yeah, this is
Cannonball.
This is like kind of the first chapters of the comic book. But yeah.
I
thought that was supposed to be Human Torch. I thought Human Torch was supposed to be in there.
Actually,
I thought he was in there.
Well, it's been a long time since I read the comics.
So but yeah, Reed Richards' son was going to be in it though.
Oh,
Reed Richards' son was
I-Lord.
Yeah, Reed Richards' son was in the comic book. Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he looks like. They may have just put someone that looks like him in the movie because
I think that's who the hooded.
Oh, the one with the white hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was. Rubbed the X.
Oh, the one that had the X on. The one that
brushed off the X.
In the first. Yeah.
In the beginning.
Oh yeah, I see that. I really see that. I mean well, I have to tell you. Because this would probably be the biggest red herring, and this is really no spoiler that if people need to read the comic or know about it, they know that the Magneto's son. Pietro. They don't... I'm sorry, I have to spoil this a little, but they don't directly say that he's his son. They don't... So that may be hope for the Avengers.
Yeah, well, I think that's why they were trying not to say... that they are
directly related, because that bodes well. You guys
have seen the ending of Captain America.
Yeah, I hope you guys have seen Captain America by now. You freaking better. Look at the box. Look at the box office. Yeah. Everyone's seen it.
Well, you saw that they had two twins. Two brother and sister pair twins. Hydra had, and one was speeding around. So what I think 20th Century Fox was saying that, yes, if you're a fan of the comic books, you know that it's going to be the brother and sister.
Yeah.
They're going to be...
anyone who's read the comic knows, but I still say it was funny that this guy was actually really good as Pietro.
Yeah.
And people always people just hated his outfit when they saw it. They absolutely hated it. Trust me, they did. I mean,
what do you want him to wear? A one-piece suit like the Flash?
That's the one thing that I said about that I looked at it, and this is just me in general, that because I don't. I'll do an example like the Ben Affleck suit. I mean, I'm not going to judge that until I see it in actual motion. I am not going to judge anything, but he did really well. They did the ring effects really well with it. You didn't really see. You just saw a blur. You didn't really see the color silver so much. He was just wearing silver.
The only thing why they call him Quicksilver is because of his hair. I think.
I think. Hold on.
I do like the duct tape scene, though. That was just funny as heck.
And he looked a little overdressed after that. He looked like he was wearing like his dad's business outfit for a day.
Yeah.
When he changed it, trust me, when you see it, you look at it, and I laughed.
A very skinny kid, and
very skinny, kind of wearing a very big business suit out on his first date. I thought that was actually pretty freaking hilarious that he looked so. He looks like he was so overdressed.
Yeah. The other thing that I noticed is that in X-Men First Class, they actually. Yeah. When Hank actually turns into the Beast, they kind of used more of the newer Beast form that had him have the face of a lion almost.
Oh.
And in this one, they're back to like a classic Beast form.
Maybe it does. Maybe that affects him when he gets older.
Oh, look, actually that could be because it's just the time lapse thing that.
But that guy, that guy that played Nixon though was kind of it's just you could tell it's just an impression. He didn't. I mean, they did better off in Watchmen as Nixon. Oops. Maybe it was the same guy who played Nixon in the Watchmen.
Well, then he was poorly written. Then you can say he didn't have enough time to. I'm not a crook.
Yeah, he did not. Yeah, but. Yeah,
but
that was great. It was a great movie. Go see it.
Please go see it. Please enjoy it. And fans of the comic,
you have a couple. Yeah, you'll
figure out the twists.
You always figure out the twist. I mean, it's like a 70-year-old book or something. It's like 30.
80s,
so it's like 30. It's like over 30 years old.
Yeah, and please stay. Don't
stay
get out
through
of
the credits.
Stay until the end of the credits.
Everyone knows to stay through the credits now.
And
I think, well, for people that say like only like Marvel Studios that are owned by Disney makes good films, look at this. This thing was spectacularly good.
Yeah,
and well written.
But they're telling DC to step up the game, so we're gonna just flip it a bit and say, watch Arrow season 2.
Okay. Okay.
Until then, this is Philip.
Any last words, Philip?
Bye.
Boogity boogity boo.